Hello, fire signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for fire signs for March 2024. So that just means if you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, then this is your general tarot reading, and it's for March 2024. And of course, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonate with you. All right, the main theme is recognition and reward. That's always a good sign, right? Over here on the left, we have the new beginnings next to conflict and defeat. And over here on this side, we have stand your ground, and that is next to the shadow card. All right. I think leading up to this point in March of 2024, that you guys are finally starting to see what you've done here, what you've created. You see your part in the creation of things, okay? So you may have recently or, sometime in the past started something new. You took your steps into a new beginning in some way in the recent past. And you may still be, after that new beginning, you may have still kind of been confronted with some type of obstacle, conflict and defeat. This is more of a mental obstacle though. So it's almost like you tried to step into a new beginning, but you brought your old thinking with you. And that's where the recognition and reward comes in. I feel like you're starting to see your part in your thinking on, why there was an obstacle or challenge, okay? So over here we have the stand your ground card next to the shadow. And honestly, fire signs, that's just saying that you're learning to stand in your power here. Now that you know your part in the thinking that has created the past, you are now standing in your power as you move into the future. And because that you are learning to confront your shadow. So, those parts of yourself that generally you may try to avoid or to hide from. Everybody has a shadow. But I think at this point, next to the stand your ground card, it's almost like you're going to be using that for your advantage in the month of March 2024, with the recognition and reward being the main theme here. All right, fire signs, I'm going to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck and just see what clarity we can get for your reading for March 2024. Let me just give these a few shuffles. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. That one is reversed. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Two of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Knight of Wands. Look at this. Okay. So yeah, definitely with the Nine of Swords being reversed as the first card that came out down here, I do feel like you are, now that you have this level of recognition for what has taken place, I do feel like it's released some anxiety from your thinking. I think that because you know your part that you've played in your own conflict or obstacle has made you realize that, it's not worth pining over in your thinking. So I do feel that there's been a release in like that anxiety or like nervous energy, okay, when it comes to the thinking. All right, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Those are both reversed. I do feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance. The challenge, I think, had probably to do with like your job or something in the material, realm in your life. Maybe not your job, but that could, represent anything material. So whether it's finances, career, your home, things like that, this little bit of conflict was probably somehow tied to that, the material, okay? But I do see that with that anxiety being released, you're going to learn to recognize your part. You're going to stand in your power because you're going to know the darker side and the reason why things happen the way they do. So that leads us to the Knight of Wands, which is like a new sense of passion and a desire to move forward with this new understanding of your part in this, okay? So I definitely see this desire to move forward with that Knight of Wands. All right, fire signs. I'm just going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon and see what advice comes out for you guys regarding this. And the first card we have is protection. It's a little, if you can see, this woman is laying in a nest that's being carried by a bird. So I do feel like, first of all, with the word being protection, I do feel like whatever it is that you decide to do and charge forth in with that passion and desire, I do feel like it's divinely protected. Basically, I feel like you do have a sense of wanting to protect yourself in this situation as well. Whether, you know, however it resonates for you. So let's see. I want to get one more card to go with that protection card just for a little more clarity on the advice. Yeah, and then we get the unexpected. So I just feel like rather than overly protecting yourself from situations, that you should embrace the unexpected, the uncertainty. So I think it's going to be important for you to, while you are standing your ground, but also you should release some of that control as well and allow the world to manifest before you. You know, expect the unexpected rather than simply protecting yourself and only wanting to move in one direction, right? So I think that the advice for March is to open your mind to new possibilities. And when it comes to the unexpected, don't be afraid of experiencing things that you were not expecting to experience. Because many times it is through that uncertainty, that's where we can, you know, find more clarity and actually find more happiness and connections in our life, right? Okay, fire signs. Now I'm just going to shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to shuffle this deck 3 times and then draw 3 cards for your final message for March 2024. One more shuffle. The first card here is co-create. So definitely has a sense of allowing others to be a part of what it is you're creating. Maybe coworkers. If this has to do with your job or career, then this could have also to do with coworkers. Next, we have breathe. Whenever I see this card, it is definitely a call to literally just breathe into situations in your life, to connect with a sense of inner peace about things. And finally, we have the fates. So I feel like if you have been going through an obstacle or challenge at this time, you are going through something that you had to experience. You're going through something that you had to experience for your own soul's learning and growth. That's what I believe is fated to us. The only thing that's really in the fates for us is the fact that we have lessons to learn. All right, so the final message here for you fire signs for March 2024 is to let other people in. You know, whether it is family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, to let people in on what it is that you want to create for yourself. Because I think that you try too much to take the lead when really you could have people that are your peers and working with you to co-create the better way, I guess you could say. And also your final message is reminding you to find a sense of inner peace. And honestly, just doing that through the breath. When was the last time you took a moment to simply be, to be in your body? Without distractions, without your tech devices. So what this is saying to you, fire signs, is that not only should you open yourself up for others, but you should also open yourself up for yourself. And then we have the fates, because I feel like everything, it's going to feel like the stars align as you begin to open yourself up to the other people in your life more and to yourself more. Your stars will begin to align, and that will lead to even greater recognition and reward for, what it is that you're creating for yourself. Because you'll take it beyond just the physical, beyond like the physical manifestation of what you're creating, and it'll take it even deeper to the soul. All right, fire signs. If you like this video, don't forget to click that like button and feel free to leave a comment down below if this reading resonates with you. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.